Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. So, for my assignment, I would interview a good friend of mine, Haswin Kumaran. So, I am Nurfata Rahmana, DCE 20397. So, this is my guest for today, Haswin Kumaran. So, how are you today?
I'm doing fine.
Please don't be shy. So, my first question would be, have you ever experienced any physical punishment before?
Yeah, I did.
So, how?
Mm, well, I've been got hit by a pen by my father once. The most funniest one lah.
Okay, why? Kenapa ayah kau buat macam tu?
Um, well, I didn't go to school for almost 3 days, and I told him that I go to school, but I go somewhere else.
Where do you actually go?
Uh, I went to the mall, just loiter around with friends.
So you were just like having fun. Lepas tu, macam mana ayah kau tahu? Like how did he find out?
Technically, my class teacher was a devil, so she called my father on the spot.
So when you go back home, you just boom, kena macam tu?
No, my father was in the kitchen having a talk with my mom. And when I went to the kitchen to get a drink, and my mom went off, then my father asked, and I lied, and I got the pong because that was the nearest thing to him.
Should be glad at least it's not knife. Oh.
Mm. But
Kalau tak, ya Allah, bahaya. Okay, honestly, how do you feel at that time?
at that time, the first thing was pain. It really hurt, and it was quite bright, and I could see stars. Just like that.
So like, when you look back now,
But
do you... Okay, apa tadi? Terus, saya akan cakap.
uh, it did hurt, and I cried a bit.
So when you look
Okay.
back now, benda tu macam, is it funny or do you feel very upset and vulnerable time tu?
Uh, I would say upset at the same time and funny at the same time because I feel upset because it was a pen. I never expected to get hit by a pen on that.
Okay, okay.
I
Anyone
was-
would not expect a pen.
Uh, Second thing is it's funny because I got hit by a pen, and I also feel it's a good thing what my father did the other day. So I changed, and I knew what I did was wrong. So I didn't bunk class after that or school. Just
Do
trying
you,
to be a good guy.
do you actually have problems at school that you just skip school?
For me, school problems, let it be at school. I don't bring it to my home.
So it
I
was
settle
like
it my
peer
way.
pressure or...
Just within my class.
So it's like peer pressure or you just want to go?
Why did I bunk the class? Is it?
Mm,
I was too lazy to go to school.
okay. Understandable. Okay, honestly, I would do the same. Tapi as usual, aku penakut and tak buat benda tu. Padahal tak ada apa bukan situ sebenarnya. Tak ada apa bukan sekolah aku kan. Okay. Um, okay. Aku rasa itu je kot. Do you have like anything you want to say to your father regarding that moment in your life?
I want to say thank you. It's,
You
it
want to say
just
thank you to your father? Okay.
was When he hit me, he reset my whole program in my brain.
So by that hit, you just feel like, oh, okay, this is wrong. I have to go to school like that.
It, it rebooted a new system.
Okay, all right. I think that's all the questions. So thank you, Haswin, for sharing what a moment in his life. So I think that's all from me. That's all from Haswin. So thank you, everyone.
Bye.